Flickerfest on Extra. Quick, flick it on. Flickerfest is the only short film festival in Australia that can get you on the way to winning an Academy Award. So if you'd like to go to LA and see if you can win an Oscar for your short, you have to win fans here first at beautiful Bondi Beach, the traditional home of Flickerfest. And a guy who knows a lot about having a lot of fans is the host of the show, Damien Walsh-Howling. He's cool and hot at the same time. He's also a good actor who knows a great short film when he sees one. And he's rapt to be hosting Flickerfest on Extra. So how would you describe what we're going to see, Damo?
We'll screen 14 astounding short films by Australian directors. We'll have interviews with actors Deborah Lee Furness and Kerry Armstrong.
Oh, for God's sake, give her the role!
As well as chats with Academy Award-nominated director Bruce Beresford.
I think he said to me one day, he said, "Oh, you're so lucky I'm in this film." And I said, "Why is that, Tommy Lee?" He said, "Who else could make sense out of this dreadful dialogue?"
We've got Kirsten Dunst and Kate Hudson talking about the joys of directing.
I just hope that I evoked an atmosphere that will keep people tense.
And we've got an insider's look at the judging of an Academy-accredited short film festival, namely Flickerfest.
I think it's a very difficult art to create a really good short film.
In episode 2 of Flickerfest on Extra, we've got some very revealing interviews and footage of some people you might have heard of. Paul McDermott maybe, Andrew Upton perhaps. How about Cate Blanchett? Anyone heard of her?
Hey, Mr. Sexy Bones!
Of course, she's one of the greatest Oscar winners on the planet, and like a lot of superb actors, she's got some good shorts on her CV.
There's no vegetables for you, Mr. Pretty Bones.
Like this one called Bangers, made by her husband Andrew Upton. The well-respected playwright made it in 1999, just before Kate's career took off.
He was surprised, all right?
You can see the whole film on Friday night and find out how this tangled dinner mess ends.
Not for you, but you funny old cat.
So that's just a taste of the first film you'll see in episode 2 of Flickerfest on Extra. Pretty good score getting the work of Kate and Andrew, huh? So who else have we got for you? Oh, arguably the funniest guy on Australian TV who's been consistently hilarious since last century. He is really good and he is Paul McDermott.
Dragging emotion out of them, telling them they're not going to be speaking at all. They have to do a lot of it with their eyes.
I bet you didn't know Paul McD is a short film buff, and he's won major awards for this little gem, including a Best Short Animation AFI award. It's got the ouchy title of The Girl Who Swallowed Bees.
Not only was she not yet dead, she felt good to be alive.
That's Pia Miranda, and the narrator is Hugo Weaving.
Hugo, we were very lucky to get, but he was, once again, extraordinarily generous.
Now, we don't see Paul McDermott interviewed very often, and maybe this is why.
If people look at it externally and think it's strange, then, you know... in a really nice way.
What did Paul McD say next? Tune in Friday night to find out and see the full-length version of his award-winning short film, The Girl Who Swallowed Bees. Now, don't shoot me for saying this, but it is beautiful. So flick your remote onto channel 417 and get into Flickerfest on Extra. There's even more for you to get amongst online at flickerfestonextra.com.au. The sensational second ep is on 10:30 Friday night, April 23. Yep, it's frickin' flicktastic.